Well, for my character, it's a little easier in a way and difficult in other ways because it's a new character. So I kind of had some sort of free reign to create as an actor, and that's always fun. And then, in other ways, there was a lot of pressure because the other famous characters in the Mortal Kombat franchise have a lot of backstory. They have a lot of fan base. They have a lot of stuff you can do research with. So I didn't have any of that to kind of help me, which as a guide. But at the end of the day, I like a challenge. So I took it as a challenge to kind of create something new and also something that fans are going to really enjoy, that is going to be comparable and likable and fit in the world with all these beloved characters. So I did my best.
No, I'd like to answer that question too, my friend. For me, Jax was, like Lewis said, there's a lot of characters that feel like they have backstory because we've been playing with them for 20-something years. And Jax is no different. And so I kind of just felt like, who would this guy be in the real world if he went from special forces to killing multi-dimensional assassins? Like, who does he have to be? So I actually just sort of had to take take him to therapy myself and be okay with all the things he had to do to get there. And so that was kind of it's easy to judge someone like that, but I wanted to make Jax come off as somebody who could be on either side. We're just happy he picked Earthrealm, basically. So to kill monsters, you got to be a monster.
So for Liu Kang, I feel like he's the heart of the movie. So it's easy to relate for people. You don't have to think about relating to someone's heart. You just feel it. Well, with the fire, actually, our director loves physical things that he can feel and touch, right? So the first question he asked about me is, how do I feel like setting my hands on fire? Do I feel comfortable with that? So the first thing we did was a petroleum gel that doesn't burn my hand, but sets the whole thing on fire. Wow. But it takes so long to redo that over and over again. So then our technicians, they designed this light glove that they can turn on. And each time I would use that as a flashlight to actually light the set. Other than that, I've had a lot of practice when I was a little kid. I always imagined myself throwing these fireballs, whether it's Dragon Ball or Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. I'm doing that all the time. And I finally get to achieve that. So that's one thing I can check off.
Yeah, I mean, there's many things about Sonya. I think she just wants what's best for, the world, basically. She's championing to save this world, which is interesting when we're living it through such crazy times of pandemic and, global warming and all of these kind of global crises. She's kind of the one leading the charge to save planet Earth, which is exactly what we all need to be doing, for our poor planet at the moment.
Yeah, well, I think Kano is that kind of, very often throughout the movie has those real world reactions to this crazy world, right? Like, he's constantly going like, holy shit, fireballs out of your hands. And he's like, well, what, you just gonna, a door's gonna appear out of nowhere, and it does. I think his reactions are kind of, in a lot of ways, what, if you were thrust into the Mortal Kombat universe, he'd sort of say the sort of things we're thinking, which is, holy shit, I can't believe this is real. And can I have a superpower? Give me a superpower. I mean, so I hopefully there are times where Kano is that little inner voice inside your head that might be speaking if you were in that world yourself.
Get over here!